the Proud Boys were at a conservative Make America Great Again rally. We'll get into Trump in a little bit here. And the Patriot Front showed up. The group, the people that wear their masks, not the COVID masks, the white masks that completely cover their head. They show up and they claim to be white nationalists, and they rile people up at these right-wing rallies. They'll show up at left-wing rallies. That's a tongue twister. And they'll harass people and provoke people. Well, they showed up, and the Proud Boys weren't exactly thrilled about their presence. Go ahead and check out this video from the Proud Boy rally. All right, that's enough. So the Proud Boys, who, listen, I'm not a fan of them. I think their methods are a little flawed. I think they got some crazy ideas. They were originally started as a joke, though. That's a fact. It was by Gavin McInnes. He was a comedian, and the whole thing just kind of spiraled out of control. The Proud Boys, who we've labeled as racist Nazis, that their leader was, until they put him in jail, was an Afro-Cuban guy who was half black, half Cuban, very much white supremacist. The people that the media and the left has tried to paint as these far-right monsters. They got in a fight with this Patriot Front, who I think is feds. I think it's got... if they're not all feds, most of them are. Or they've got a couple provocateurs in there. I think there's a lot of FBI involvement with the Patriot Front. This horrible white supremacist, far-right Proud Boys group attacks the supposed Nazis, the Patriot Front, and demasked some of them. Now, I'm going to tell you, there were some conspiracy theories that went around. I don't know. I try to avoid getting sued. It's just not fun when you get sued. I've never been sued, but I've been on the opposite side. And I know that was really fun for me because I made a lot of money. But it's never fun to get sued. So I'm going to preface this. I don't know for a fact that any of this is true. This is the information that's circulated online. You can do with this what you will. So there was an individual who's gone viral around Twitter because they found a picture, a still, if you will, of one of these quote-unquote Patriot Front members unmasked from that video. And they compared it. Now, it was like about as clear as a Sasquatch sighting or a UFO video. They compared it, and he does have a similar face to this individual. Is a political science student at UCR in California who says after college he wants to work for the government. So they found that the facial structure is very similar, and you can look at it's all over Twitter. The facial structure is very similar to this individual. So this individual issued a statement. He posted a video. Go ahead and check it out, and you let me know in the comments if you think he's telling the truth or not. Ben Brody, not Colby.
Hey, what's up, guys? My name is
Brody.
Ben Brody, and I wanted to address the false accusations against me. I wanted to first off say that I am not a part of the Patriotic Front as a member, and that people who are claiming I am being confused with someone who looks similar to me. And I've never been to Oregon City for any protest whatsoever. Recently, I've just been so busy in terms of graduation from UC Riverside and stuff like that. I've been in Riverside only. This is just crazy to me. And I graduated on June 21st, and I've just been hanging out with my friends. And then all these accusations are kind of just crazy and incorrect. And, my family and I are just being harassed completely, and I would be more than happy to clear up any confusion if necessary. This is just so ridiculous, and I really just can't believe this is happening to me right now, guys. But yeah.
All right, that's enough. That looked like a hostage video. Like they were forcing him to make it. There was a gun pointed at him off the camera. Now listen, it was Ben Brody, I apologize. We do not know if this Ben Brody guy is involved. I want to make that clear. I have no proof that he was involved. But there's a couple things that are weird about this whole thing that make me kind of wonder. Because usually when you get these things circulating, unless there's any real definitive proof, it's pretty tough to tell. A couple things stuck out to me, though. Number one, he got the name wrong. You're being accused relentlessly of being a member of this Patriot Front group all over social media. You probably got people calling you, probably calling your job, calling your family, calling your friends, calling your school. Relentlessly. You'd remember the name. That almost felt forced that he said the Patriotic Front thing there. Another thing, that video was made after allegedly, all allegedly, remember, his profile was scrubbed and his fraternity at college scrubbed any mention of him from their social media that was identified before. Now, this could very well be them not wanting to be harassed by crazy people online. That could definitely be the case. I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and accuse this guy of being a Fed. Again, don't like being sued. Not a fan of it. With that said, regardless, hey, thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, be sure to click the link in the description to get the full episode on Rumble. If you prefer to listen along, you could actually get us on Spotify, Spreaker, and iHeartRadio. You can also go to www.outlawstreamers.com to learn more about not just my show, but tons of other great shows and all the exciting projects they have coming up. Follow my socials at Caleb Isn't Funny on Twitter and Instagram, at Caleb Salvatore Comedy on the Chinese Spy app that is TikTok, and be sure to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thanks, and we'll see you every Saturday for brand new episodes of That's Based. Peace.